Hi there everybody, Finalizing back again in our modded foundation village. Today we're not going to take the hand off the pause button. Today we are going to build ourselves a monastery. That's all this episode is going to be about, is building ourselves a monastery. So if you've come in here having not seen this game before, because I'll have put it in the title, this is Foundation, and it's a vanilla game with mods, and going quite well. We're using a number of mods. We've got the vegetable farm mod, then we've got down here, which I can't remember what it is, the poultry farm mod, and this is the vegetable farm mod, and we've also got over here the livestock farm mod, and that's also, we've also got the, over here then we've got the medieval fair mod, and we've got down here butcher shop mod. We've got, if I can get that off there, if we've got creamery, and we've got the chandlery as well. Ignore that, I built the bridge in the wrong place. I'm not changing where I'm putting it. That's what that's about, because I put it in the wrong place, so I'm rebuilding it. Up here we've also got, we've got the Stonegate mod. Now this was another dedicated episode to just build this, because it did take about an hour, and we are going to go back to it because I haven't actually built it. I realised I could have actually built proper walls rather than use palisades, so that is another dedicated episode of that series. So if you're a regular, you're not going to miss much, but heads up, I am recording this before I actually haven't seen the messages on the previous version, so if you've posted a message, I haven't seen it yet. Just saying I'm ignoring it. Yep, so basically we are building we like big churches here, because we've got a lot of big churches. Alright, the monastery, we're going to build a dedicated monastery just up here. Obviously that's going to cost us in terms of stone and probably polished stone, which I'm not sure how much we've got, but I'll worry about that later. All we're going to do today is to spend today building the monastery and doing everything around it. What I'm thinking is, I'm going to use this bit here just because I cleared it of trees in a previous episode to do it. I did think about it up here, but literally there's just way too many trees to get rid of, and I'm keen to do it. What's going to happen as well, just for that's not staying. That was my first castle build before I got to grips with this thing over here. So what's going to happen? That's going to go, and so it's going to. So then it won't look so much of an eyesore there. Well, and then what I may then do is spread the monastery out this way and encompass the. Oh, we've also got the cider brewery mod. We've also got two cider mods. We've got this one down here, which is everything else contained in the orchard, and that the orchard there. We've got the orchard, and then that comes with its cider press. They're two separate mods, I think. But over here, this is one self-contained cider brewery, and quite something like this. The trees look like they're dead. The trees could do a few more leaves in them. I think I put that one in myself, and this is basically the whole cider brewery. That looks great. The mods have added a lot to this game in terms of that's the worst we've been for a while. Yeah, that's the worst we've been for a while in terms of that. We've never had a problem. I mean, what I also have been doing is doing military missions, but compared to my third village, the last one we did, where I had an army of about 20 to 30 soldiers, and they were the only thing that kept the village afloat. This time, yeah, it's only now I'm sending them out, and they're coming back with lots of money. Yep, so anyway, we've gone on a little bit too much. Right, let's get stuck in. I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't think it's going to take us as long to do as where are we? It's not going to take as long to do as the castle building. That took an hour. I'm nowhere close to finishing that. I am absolutely nowhere close to finishing. Well, I am, but I've got more to do with that. But I'm not going to digress. But yes, I don't think this is going to be a full hour. So if you're a regular, I'm not going to do anything we've not seen. I'm not going to do anything else in the visual other than do this today. So if you go, I really don't want to have to watch that, you're not going to miss anything. Okay, let's start with that. So I don't want to put it. I want to try and what's the plan first of all? What I'm thinking is I want to utilise all the builders we've got, absolutely everything. I want to build what I want to build, I want to build the main abbey, but I want to build a big cloisters as well. And then I want to try and build separate buildings. So you've got your main abbey, but then you've got other buildings that shoot off from the abbey as well to make it look a big complex. Then I'm going to surround it with a big wall, or with our wall, to kind of make it a bit more kind of isolated, not isolated, but a bit more, so everybody knows. So essentially, everybody knows it's for the monks alone. And then what I'm thinking is that's going to go. What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to, because while you've got the fort, the castle over there, you can't assign troops to it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to build a keep from the vanilla wooden keep set, stick something small over there as like an outbuilding, call it an outbuilding. Well, but then what means I can then do is I can assign troops to it, and then I can knock this down, and then basically what you're going to get, you're going to be looking down on the small lord's manor there, which then you've got your 3 or 4 massive churches there, and then the army's going to be over there basically. So basically, you'll be looked down on from monasteries, look from this side, the castle will look from that side, and it will be kind of over the top of the village, kind of staring down at them. But anyway, so let's have what we can do. Okay, I want to go with big as well. It's going to cost me more because that's too big, but that is going to be. We're going to need a lot of polished stone. We're going to need an awful lot of polished stone. Is this the same building? Is that the same building? No, it's not. I actually prefer that. Which one do I prefer? So I've just gone with that one. Yeah, that one. I don't know which one I prefer, to be honest with you. Move you out of the way. Which one do we prefer? Yeah, that's got more windows in it, I think. Okay, let's get rid of you as well. That's an extension. That's Abbey A, Abbey B. So we'll go with the Abbey A on the front. Let's spin it around there. Make it a bit bigger. Let's put another one on the back of it. A second. I think mouse control would work. Cool, makes it one there. Drag it and spin it. Okay. Hang on. Okay, let's move it a little bit that way. Okay, I want it to be in the somewhere kind of on the flattish land there. Then what the front of it is, let's spin you around. Where's the front? Alright, you at the front there. Does that look odd? Is that then centered? That's why. Okay, got a nice long abbey. That's going to be the front. Obviously, there's going to be trees. I might have to return with. That's the door. Okay, let's spin the door around and put the door there. Cool. I'm going to tell you what. I'm just going to double check actually. I think I got rid of the. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to. Obviously, if you've watched this, I had a woodcutter up here doing this, and I got rid of him and moved him somewhere else. And now he didn't quite finish what he was doing, so I'm just going to demark that. I know if I've got a woodcutter down here somewhere, a lumbercan somewhere, that will go up there and chop that lot down. Hopefully. But I'll check that next episode. I won't get myself distracted. Which one we're going to go for? We're going to go, right, so purple. Ooh. So we've got, that's red. That's blue. That's blue, I think. Let's go with purple. That's what purple looks like, shall we? It changes the roof. So if you go with brown, you get that. Purple you get, blue you get that. Let's see what purple looks like, shall we? One of the points of this run through was because I've done 4. This will be my 4th run of this. If you look in the folder for this, you'll see 1, 3, and 4 in its own folder for these runs. Runs 1 and 2 did on my PC before I put my new CPU in it. Therefore, graphically and performance-wise, it's not as good. That's why they're not in the same folder. The estimate 4. So this, anyway, the point of this was to do a modded run and just try lots of different things, just to see how it see what the game ran like with mods. See what the game ran like with mods, and then just have a go with it and just kind of do different things we hadn't normally done. Let's spin you around. To make no difference, does it really? Now, do they look odd? Do they look? If I no, let's not do what I want to do there. Let's make it kind of like that. Nope. Let's go and like get a top-down view. Is that kind of they level? No, that's not. Because again, the reason why I started doing mods was because not getting bored of vanilla, but I know that we'd had a vanilla run going, and that is so we were playing a vanilla game, and we'd finished it, or I got as far as I could with it, what I want to do with it, and rather than start a new game in the vanilla mode with the upcoming new UI, I thought, well, what can I do in the meantime? A game I love while I'm waiting for the new UI to come out. And I thought, well, actually, we'll do a modded version. I wish you could level the land out. I wish you could level the land out, because I'd like to level this land out a little bit. I'd like to level it out a bit, make it a bit more even. Spin you around. That's not easy. Let's not do it like that, because it's just difficult doing like that. Yeah, as you may have noticed, I like doing this type of stuff. I think it's great fun. It's like I say, the reason one I did, I don't know, I've not been doing this type of thing for a while. I've not done this type of thing before. But the reason I started doing it was because when I first got the castle modded set, it was incredibly difficult to do. Much because I probably wasn't doing it right, but about right, is that level? I probably wasn't doing it right, and it was a very difficult kind of mod to use. So I thought, well, actually, I'll dedicate an whole hour to doing it. And once I did that, I had a great time with it. Right, so we've got, you're coming down here, and you've got, do you want more wings by the doors as well? Do we want another set of wings there, or is that going to make it, is that going to ruin the effect? So you come in, you've got the big chief, we need a big tower at the back, that's what we need. A tower at the back, see at the back of the church, this big building. Do we want the tower to be big? Let's stick with a little bit, I suppose. Nice long. It looks a bit uneven. I think I need to put, let's try putting, let's try different colour extensions. It might be if I put line extensions at the front there. Does it look odd? They're not long enough, are they though? It kind of makes me think that I should really put another one there. Raise that to the height of that. Yeah. I don't think I would have made a monastery designer back in the day, eh? Let's just say get about all level. Can they that level? That bit like that a little bit more. Let's get you, move you a bit more this way. I can't do this, going to get frustrated in it. I can't. If I kind of move you that way there, I'm going to make them more evenly spaced out. Yeah. Yeah. Don't like that. I'm scared how much this is. Yeah, this is not going to get built quickly. This is not going to get built quickly. So I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, when I'm down to 30 stone, yeah, we're going to probably have to start ramping up our stone cutters and start ramping up our polished stone, because we're going to need a lot of it. But it's a long-term project. So at some point, I will have to start exploiting this area over here for more stone. But then these projects back in the day were long projects. It's going to be a massive church, isn't it? Monastery, that's huge. Right, okay, so that's that. I want cloisters. Now, where do we want to put the cloisters? The cloisters would often off the back of the table. We'll do. Put the cloisters off the back here. So you'd come through the church. You'd come through the monastery all the way down through the main monastery building, and out this door here and into the cloisters. I think anyway. Let's spin it around. How are we going the best way of doing this? That's an extension. Because we have the cloisters. I'm trying to too far away. What I might have to do is two separate. Is get it so we've got plenty of room. Is actually do two separate buildings, do two separate structures. Because I'm really when I put my cloisters, is I want to put it so it's from. I put it from there, and another one to spin it around to there, and we want to turn the corner. I think I've got this right. Oh, hang on a second, I've got the cloister one up there. Yeah, you want the cloister on the inside, don't you? You want it on the inside. You don't. The point of the cloister is you want it to be a separate space from everybody else, so you can get the peasantry staring at you when you're having a wander. Oh my god, I don't like that. That's the cloister entrance. We don't want a cloister entrance because you're not going to cloister B. Has it got a door on it? Yes, you have. That's a bit frustrating. Because you'd end up with. Just spin it around like that. That's not got. That's not got entrance on, is it? So. What is that one? Yeah, so you don't want. Effectively, you don't want to be able to get into the cloisters from anywhere other than the church, basically. Yeah, the only way into the cloisters is going through the church. You want to make it completely isolated. You want to make it so that you are basically excluding people from the inner heart of the monastery. Because you want the monastery to be exclusive just for the monks, so they can gain peace with their god. That doesn't quite fit, does it? That's a pain, isn't it? Okay. That's a bit of a pain, so I'm going to have to move this lot this way, aren't I? So if I go... No, what's that one want to do? So if I... Get rid of you. Let's move you a bit kind of that way. I must get you that way. And the only people that are going to see this are the birds, so it's kind of like... okay, it's not jumping out. I don't want to go that way though. That's frustrating, isn't it? I can't bang it exactly how I wanted to do it there. They need to be level on both sides, and I can't quite get that to go that way. You go there, don't you? You're going to snap into that, aren't you? You can't get you snap to there. You snap to there or you snap to there. And that's a bit frustrating, isn't it? I've got an idea. Let's snap it back to that way. Okay. Hang on. Let's spin you around. Control. I think I've got an idea. I have a plan. I have some kind of plan. Whether it's a decent plan, I'm not entirely sure, but it's a plan. Okay. So what you want to do is, I want to spin it around. They're not going to jump either, though. So let me think as how we can do this. So let's keep going on this way. Then let's just keep going this way. Okay, at some point, well, let's see if we can get to the back of the church and so, or you make it just completely isolated. Okay, let's keep going this way then. Kind of go that way. That's that don't work because it's in the hillside, isn't it? The further the hillside, the harder it gets to build. Unless you kind of, let's just snap in there a second. You can't, because you can't raise it up like that. Yeah, see, it doesn't work on that hillside, does it? This is a bit of a pain. It's not the flattest land in the world to build with, is it? Let's kind of go that way. We want a corner, don't we? Where's my corner? It's not going to line up with that because I can't snap that in. So that kind of, it's a bit of a pain in the rear end, isn't it? How do we cope with that then? So I then go kind of spin you that way. I've done that one over there. If I kind of spin you around that way to there, and then I get you, and it doesn't quite work because it's buried on the hillside. Okay, what can we put on that side then? Well, let's go with extension. Cloisters to there. Cloisters, I kind of want that to be separate. Can I line them up at all? Well, this could work. This could work, he says. Not quite lined up. So can we? How do we line them up exactly? Okay, can I move that to connect to there? Okay, let's move over. Okay, let's move you back up that way. Let's move you to. Okay, so let's not move you forward a little bit. Does that kind of work now? Kind of, he says. Okay, so let's go kind of. That's gonna mess up now. Let's mess this up now, isn't it? Though. I wish there was an undo button. We bring this whole lot forward, don't we? See how far I can bring it. Hang on a second. Hang on, let's just. Yeah, start that again. Okay, let's try that one again, show, because I need it further forward. Monastery, right, let's bring it as far forward as I can do. Maybe I need to do it along the monastery. Maybe I'm going to need to do it in two separate bits, I think. Let's go with purple again, just see what it looks like. We don't make it too tall, do we? So then we're going to go with you, and you're going to fit there, are you? Oh, you're not. You're going to have to fit there. We'll snap you up so you go to there. I'll put another one behind you, spin you around, and attach you to there. No, let's attach you to there. Ease you up, but you are not quite centered on that. Oh yeah, I can see that already. Yeah, hang on. Not quite lined up, is it? Yeah. It'll have to look perfect, but it's getting the follow-up ones perfect after that, isn't it? Though. Okay. Pretty much going to follow the same one as last time, I think. What we'll do, I think what we'll do is we'll have to use multiple monasteries. We'll have to do more than one, I think, to get this all in. Now I'm thinking I actually prefer those as the. I'm going to put them at the end. They're a bit more subtle. We'll have another one of them. On the joints between the buildings. Are they level, do you reckon? That's not quite, is it? Look it. That'll do. Put another one. That's the wrong thing. I want extension A, and we'll put E to be there. I'll put another one at the back, and I'll swivel on this for a little bit. Raise these to about the same height, I think. That's about right. Not exactly bang on accurate, but I don't anybody see you not like mine, so you need to be level with that. That's more like it. You down, so you are level with that. Makes it easier to manage. Okay, and then you, lower you, so you're level with that, he says. This is frustratingly hard sometimes. Not perfect, but it's not perfect, but some of these things are difficult to get perfect. You are a, so then I'm going to put you kind of, no, that's not what I want to do, spin you around there. Make you a bit bigger like that. Let's have a look how that's looking like now. So it's in main monastery at the front. We need to give it a door. Let's go with that one. Stick a door in the front of it. Okay, that's monastery A. So we'll come off of that one. We'll leave you there. I'm gonna see if I want to see how far I can go. So that is too far. So pretty much can't go any further than that. So let's just plonk you over there, and let's just get another monastery piece and do another one. About here. So what we then want to do, what I'm thinking then, is another kind of monastery piece here, but this is going to be like smaller. I'm sure I'll not use the same piece again. Use a different one. Maybe like the dorms or something where the monks actually live. Let's make it square. What to do is reasonably flat. Let's spin it that way. You can limit the range you can build from away from that, aren't you? So let's get rid of you. You only got limited range to build at. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would do. I thought this wouldn't take me nearly as long to do. What a fool me. That's a problem, it's not level. I've chosen the wrong place to build this. I've chosen completely the wrong place to build this. It's just not level here, is it? That's frustrating. Okay, this is not the place to build. It's just not level. In hindsight, it's probably better places to build than this. Let's kind of put you here on the levelish ground. So if I can go, let's see if I can make this work. I want to look because it's joined to that building, so it's not quite. So I kind of put you to there, and then put you to a bit like that. I can spin you in like that. Not quite what I wanted to do. It's not quite working, is it? It's not quite working. Can I kind of edge you this way a little bit, I think, I wonder. Can I kind of put you, this is not square either, you're not square either. know what I want to do. It just don't want to let me do it. That works a bit better. That works. That works. That works. Okay. Nope, we don't want to do that, do we? That's kind of. That does work actually. See if I can do the same on this side. This is going to be hard. We haven't got as much room on this side. So I need to, on this side, I need to do another. I'm probably doing 4 more monasteries than I need to do, but I have a plan in my head. It looks like on the ground it's a completely different story, but in my head it makes perfect sense. Which is, doesn't say an awful lot. We want and then okay, so not quite centered, is it? We can't quite get it centered, can we? No, we can't. So touch the top down. Can I? Doesn't want to play ball, does it? It comes across the snapping, doesn't it? Yeah, and that's how I like that. I'm not sure I like that at all. Okay, can I? I'm just build it separately. I can spin the whole lot around that way. That looks a bit better. Not great, but it looks a bit better. Let's try on this side now. Oop, hang on. Same on this side. Okay, let's top down so I can click it in. Hang on a second. Which one are we on there? Hang on. That one, okay. It is that one I need to use then. When you're clicking in, well, let's just get rid of them all. Try that one again. Cat doesn't want to click in that one, so we'll go stick you there. I'll click you there. Doesn't look like it. Right, top down again. Let's spin you around and gently slide you in. That's a purple. And set you to purple. How does that look? That's a bit off centre, isn't it? That is. What's I thinking there? Then you got the cloisters, private cloisters for the monks. So you come into the main monastery through all different areas. In main monasteries, then you got all little cloisters. The monks have time to themselves. So you're for that one. You are for. You're for that one. So let's get you over there. Nope, no, that's not over there. Okay, let's go for you. You're down here, aren't you? Right, you're that one, aren't you? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Okay, let's just make sure I've got this tower. Oh, I keep moving it. Okay. Oh, let's go. Hang on a second. Right, which one are you now? You're that one, sir. all the way along, and then not off centre, haven't I? Yes, for more frustration. I do alright then. It's gone wrong now. This is because I'm going to get it. Right, we need a tower to stick on the back of it now. Make you a bit bigger. So I want you. So now, this is one where it gets a bit confusing, doesn't it? So let's get rid of all of them for the time being. This is when it gets a tad confusing. You're that one. You're that one. And you are that one. So I want you here, I want you. Guess I want you for let's look at an art building. So we've got, so I want you to be to here with a little art building there. One next to you. Let's know which one I've chosen then. In fact, I've got an idea, better idea like that actually. Let's take you, let's put you kind of on there. I want this to be like dorm buildings, like dormitories or main living quarters for the monks, so where they actually live. Kind of pop you on the back there like so. A door on the front. I have a chimney. I'm going to put the door then. I'm going to put the door. We need a door. That's a tower. I like that tower. I do like that tower. I'll come to you in a minute. What we're looking for? I'm looking for doors. This is going to be like where they live. Door there, so let's pop a little door on. I need you, don't I? What was I thinking? I shouldn't have moved that, should I? Okay, so I want a door. You come out of there, so you can basically, it's a through path, so you go through here, all the way through. You've got your areas of contemplation for when you're praying and what have you, which aren't quite joined there, have they? Is there a bit of a gap there? Not visible. It's not great, but it's not ideal. I'll tell you what I'll do with that. I have a plan. Believe it or not, I have a plan with this one. Is if I can find one. Couple of decorative bushes on either side. Let's hide it with decorative bushes, eh? Okay, I should hide the joint to a degree. Could do a decorative. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do on that. I have a better idea than that. Let's go to decoration. That side and do the same on that side there, just a few decorative trees just to hide the join. Decoration, cypress, nothing other than to hide the decoration. One there, I'll hide. I want to go that side, so I want to get rid of one of them actually. Go to that one. It's not. They're not level. We're not after. It's more just so you can hide the. It's more so I can hide the join. bit more on this side as well, just so it doesn't look odd. And I'm not after perfection, but hold on a second. Let's put them in. So I'm going to put one. Okay. Dive over here and do the same over here. Decoration. Cypress. Let's put kind of there, 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 there. Perfect. That should get them. Hopefully they should grow. So again, they're not in a straight line, but I'm not so bothered about that. Right, we've got Monastery living quarters here. So, which one are you from? So I need to get you. You're that one. Perfect. So, what can we add to that we could do with? I like these towers though. Because it's too small. Oh, that would work. Actually, that if I could move the whole lot along a bit. Hang on a second. I want to move it. It reminds me of something with the door. If I spin it a bit. I can move it ever so slightly. Put you there a second. Because it's snapping. Is it in line with the door, kind of? I can't get low enough to see. No, it's not. It needs to come this way ever so slightly. So a lot needs to go. A lot needs to come this way. That is level enough for me. Let's get this side. Let's sort this side. This is now up. Basically, it looks like I want to use that tower piece to look like it's a straight through passing to there. That is not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so that does that one. Okay, so it comes. It's basically you come in here, and you've got your main monastery. You've got your little outwings with then your little cloisters for the monks to go for wander, feel peaceful. You got into the main living quarters over here. If we're RPGing it, so let's just now. Hang on, what's wrong with that one? A second there. Let's just so what are you missing there? So you are missing. What are you missing? You're missing a. Abbey has a door. Has one abbey. You need an abbey, don't you? You both need abbeys. That's a pain, that is, isn't it? Tell you what we'll do then. You need an abbey, so what we'll do, we'll go. Abbey, you need an abbey, don't you? So you need an abbey. So what we'll do, we'll put little, kind of little more, just odd buildings. I hadn't thought that. I hadn't really thought that at all. I hadn't thought about that at all. You need a door, don't you? I've not thought of that. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would do. So you're good to go. So you're good to go. So I'm going to build you. You're that. I wish I'd done that now. So you need an abbey. You need an abbey, don't you? I'll be building over there. And a door there, too far away. Let's put the door this side then. Let's spin it around. So what's wrong with you then? So if I fit a door, perfect. So what's wrong with you now then? What is wrong with you now? That's Abbey. What's that then? That's an extension, isn't it? and you, so you're there, you built that, so you are last man standing. Have I got a door on there? Did I put a door in? No, I didn't. We need a door to get in, people. It's an essential part of actually getting into an abbey, is having a door. Got that one, that's like your door in there. Let's put you there for time. Let's move you there. Let's put you back on top of said. Is that quite? Can we get? Is that going to work? Is that going to work? And let's go back a bit. Not quite centered it. As an abbey, it hasn't got an abbey, has it? Shh. It's extension bits, aren't they? Okay, let's go for Abbey A. And to there. Extension on the back of it, which is. If you touch me there a second while I get this lot lined up. Got this lined up. There. It's not working. This is not working. I don't like that one. It's going to have to be. Heavy B on the back of that then, I reckon. Okay, let's get you a bit more lined up. I can see a gap there. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I want that door to line up with that there, so the doors need to go in the middle. Well, what I then wanted to do is stack a tower on top of it. It doesn't want to join that. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Did you come out? So you come out there. You come out that there. Now I need to get a door, fit a door in there somehow. Let's get to move doors. A simple door. Now I have to get a door to go in the middle of that. Let's spin you around a second. Now what we'll do now is get a door, fit a door in there. You can't get a door in there, can you? Let's try this one then. I see the door's got to go there, hasn't it? So pop the door there. That's it. So you come. That's not going to work, is it? So let's try the door on this side then. So door there. So you come out that door, underneath the cover here, round there to get to the door. Not great, but it'll do. Start construction on you. Okay. Right. Now let's go another monastery piece. But they need abbeys in them, don't they? That's the pain. That's the problem. Is you need to build another abbey. So let's try with this one. Edit. Right. Let's go with a herb garden. So I want the herb garden to be kind of. I want the herb garden to be kind of there. Winery. See, wineries can be miles away. Wineries don't matter. Oh, which is one? That's a winery. That is a vineyard. So let's just switch on. So we want the winery to be kind of down here somewhere, kind of like there. And we want the vineyard to be, and the vineyard to be kind of here. So I can put the vineyard kind of. I'm going to put another one in as well. What are you? You're a herb garden. So that's going to build. Got vineyard. What are you? You're an apiary. Let's put the apiary. Put the apiary down. Where should we put the apiary? And I want to put another. I want to put another another vineyard. Hang on a second, what we're doing here now. So vineyards. What are you? You are your winery. Your winery. Let's put the right thing down. Might help. Let's put a vineyard up, kind of that way. And I'm going to put another one, kind of there. Just kind of export that area there. 2 vineyards. Wow. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's have a quick review of what we've done. Unlike the other one, what I liked about the other mod was that the castle mod, when you built it, it immediately gave the outlines of the building. So it basically gave you the half-built shell. So basically, when you launched it, it would automatically put the bottom part in there to make it look, so you can see what it looked like. In here we don't. So in here, it's a complete mystery. So basically, from the outlines, we've got castle, private areas there, trees to go to guide everything, through to kind of, let's call that kind of, it's weird because obviously I had to build that for this. So what we've got the main monastery church type place. We've got the wings for the church with the private alcoves for the monks to walk around in, only accessible from the main monastery, out the back door. Then through here you've got the main dorms. If you're role playing it, you've got the main dorms here. Over here you've got, we call it a storehouse, a very posh looking storehouse that is, it's not, I mean in reality we're going to have to build a warehouse, but you could call this another dormitory, private wing, hot bath, hot room, because I know when I visit monitors before, they've had like, whenever they're out working, they had hot rooms so they could get warmed up when they were coming back in from their exertions in the field. Call it, yeah, that could be whatever you want, but we've had to build this so I can build that. Then you get into your winery here, and then you've got a vineyard here, another vineyard here, then you come back down here when you've got your apiary and your herb garden. That took a lot longer than I thought it would do. A lot longer. Now we'll see how people get up there, because previously there was walking up there like a mountain. You come up there like a mountain going up there. So anywho, is that stone? Ooh. Is that stone there? Let me have a quick look on this one. I'm distracting myself with Anyway, let me know what you think. Obviously you can't get an idea what it looks like until it's done. We are going to need a lot of polished stone for that. We're going to need a lot of stone, so let me know what you think. If this is the first time looking at this and you're only coming to it because it's about building a monastery, you can let me know what you thought. Let me know if you're doing it differently. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the way out. But I hope you enjoyed that little well, literally says, as mammoth build into the monastery. We'll have to see what it looks like when it's done. It's going to take a while though, because we ain't got a lot of stone. And if I look at my polished stone, have we actually got any polished stone? Ooh, we've got a fair bit of that. So actually, we might not be that bad off. We shall find out together though. Anyway, thanks for watching. I enjoyed that, and I shall see you in the next one. Alright then, thanks, bye.